Hey, good morning, Bear Fam. How are you? I hope you're well. Now, I might as well get straight to it. As I'm sure you're aware, I had started doing lives every day. It was a trial. I never said it would be permanent. I hoped it was going to be a daily thing. However, it's just not for me, people. I had forgotten what it was to swim in shark-infested waters, and I'm not a good swimmer. There are a lot of dangers in swimming in the sea, and I guess what I'm saying is I'm not willing to take the risk. I don't want to get any part of my anatomy bitten off, and I'm quite happy with my life the way it is without messing it up for the sake of YouTube. All I'm gonna say is I'm sorry if that upsets you. I am going to try and put together a quiz for tomorrow night if I can manage it. But that will be pre-recorded and just put out as a vlog, really. I'm just not up to it, people. I'm not as... my mental health probably isn't as up to it as I assumed it would be. I had innocently become complacent, and time had passed, and I just assumed that the waters had flowed on past, is all I can say. But clearly that's not the case, and I don't want to play the game. I don't want drama. I am not seeking drama. I do not like confrontation. I'm aware from, the days when we were tattle fodder that when you put yourself on the internet, you put yourself on offer to, all the negativity. I don't look after my dogs. I'm a hag. I am negative about everything and everybody. I don't film inside my house because I'm not allowed to. The list is endless, is it not? But the irony of it all is the allegation of my negativity and my invasion of people's privacy when I'm filming. But isn't it ironic that is then somebody then feels the need to criticise that and moan and slag me off for it? What would you class what you're doing as then? Other than the difference of you not putting your face and being transparent enough to show everybody who you are, and the fact that you can hide behind some stupid name, some stupid avatar. What's the difference between you being demeaning about my appearance, which I can't change? What's the difference between you slagging off the way you apparently think I don't look after my animals? It's ironic. It really is ironic that you can't see that by doing what you do in slagging people off. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take that I'm negative. I'll take all the shit. I'll take it all, apart from the mistreating my animals, because that one I won't take. But when it comes to me, I'm quite accepting of the fact that I've turned into a fat Jabba the Hutt, that the drugs I'm on and the lack of exercise and all the things that are going on have made me fat and ugly. I'll take it. I'm quite happy to accept that. I'm happy to accept that you find my vlogs boring and that it's the same old, don't tune in then. Don't listen. I'm not bothered. I'm just a money grabber. I haven't made any money from YouTube in over a year. I'm still here. You know, there's a point when I'm not letting myself get dragged into drama where I find talking to the camera quite cathartic. Whether anybody wants to watch it or not, in some ways is neither here nor there. Anyway, I've digressed. That tattle wasn't the reason I intended to come on here. I let myself down earlier by looking at it, and I haven't looked at it in years. And it niggled me a little bit. I thought I could do it and just take it. While I was reading it, I was laughing. It actually tickled me while I was reading it. But as I then washed my hair, had a shower and everything, it's like an earworm. It's like it permeates. And then you start to get a bit like, hang on a minute. You're calling me negative and you're calling me, and yet you're slagging me off. You're doing this. You're doing the same thing. You're just not ballsy enough to show your face. At least you know who I am. I've never pretended to be somebody else or created some daft avatar and a daft name to hide behind. For Christ's sake. I will be going back to doing the odd vlog here or there. Try and make them a bit more interesting so you don't fall asleep. Although I know certain people find it quite good to cure their insomnia, so I'm led to believe. Oh, lordy lord, lordy lord. Look, if you're involved in some form of drama, antagonistic crap, persecuting people, demeaning people, calling people names, threatening violence towards people, what's that all about? Is there not enough rubbish in the world without the YouTube community turning on itself? What's the need? What is the point? You want to intimidate somebody, fair enough, but if they live in Timbuktu and you live in not Timbuktu, what the hell's the point in that? You want to create drama to get views? Well, yeah, that I can understand you wanting to get views if you're reliant on the YouTube money. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's all a big to-do just to create... I don't know why people need to be so vile. Yes, I nitpick. Yes, hands on heart, I nitpick. Yes, I look at people and pass judgment. But guess what, people? It kept me alive for 30 years. You can't, as a police officer, just walk into a situation willy-nilly and not try and prejudge what's coming, because you wouldn't survive. So, yes, I have leftover, I see somebody, I pass a judgment. I would never walk up to them or send them a written message or post on the internet, I think you're an idiot, you look like a TWAT, or you look like a see you next Tuesday. I would never do that. Have never. So you can slag me all you like, and you can use all the bad words under the sun. But I know in my heart, I know where it's important, who I am. I've got as many faults as the next person. I know that. I've probably got more faults than the next person. I'm negative, I nitpick, I'm materialistic, one of my big faults, I get that. But I do try and work on myself, and I do not go on the internet, even when the Voldemort situation was going on, he who should not be named, I called him out, but I didn't slag him off for his appearance or his behaviour, yes, where I felt it inappropriate and unlawful, but I didn't demean him. I didn't threaten him or his family. I certainly didn't use vile words. I guess I'm just struggling to understand where bile and nastiness became YouTube content. Why is it necessary, people? Oh. I'm just digging myself a bloody great hole right now. I'm going. I'm stepping out of the arena, so you can fight amongst yourselves and crack on. I'm not party or wanting to be party to the he said, she said brigade. I can't be doing with it. It's just like playground antics to me. If kids were behaving like it, we'd tell them off. We'd clip them round the ear, or, well, you're not allowed to do that anymore because that's assault. But you know what I'm trying to say. But I don't want to play. I don't want to play this game. So sadly, I step out of the arena. You're welcome to it. You crack on and bite chunks out of each other. And feels like a dog, you know, when you bait dogs. What's it called? Is it dog baiting? Dog fights? When they set dogs at one another on one another. I don't want to play that game. I don't quite like my fat, ugly Jabba the Hutt appearance the way it is, thanks. Yeah. And I'm going to go and shelter under a table somewhere, because no doubt me putting this out is going to just create no end of shite. It's sad that it can't be a nice environment. It's very, very sad. I am looking at other platforms where I could just invite people to join me. So that may be something for the future, but that would only really be for my long-term Bear Fam friends that I know and trust. You know, the only way to do it is to have a closed community, it feels. One that's policed well, and one where there is a zero tolerance to aggression, hate speech, discrimination, racism, sexism, isms. Right. Gonna love and leave you. I will try and get that quiz together for tomorrow. If I don't, it'll be Saturday, something like that. But I'll try. I'll try my best. Right. Thank you for listening to me rattle on, as per usual. Hopefully slightly more interesting than normal. Sad old world we live in, innit? I guess YouTube is really just a reflection of the way the world is these days. Aggressive, negative. If you look at it, you know, the world is in a bad place right now. We're tearing ourselves apart. Humans are just not a great species, are we, all together? Should have stayed in our caves with our clubs, I reckon. Right, I'm going. I will return at some point. Don't I always? Right, take care of yourselves and each other. Bear fam buddies, my proper friends, I love you lots. I thank you for all your support via messages and so on and so forth. But for now, I'm leaving it here.